See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all keep doing it for me. I also love you guys. So grab your cups because somebody spilled the tea and let's quickly get into today's video. So we're starting up with DDG and Halle. Okay. Last 2 weeks, y'all was out here bullying Halle, or I think last 3 weeks or a month, y'all was out here bullying her, saying, "Oh, she don't want DDG to touch their son and stuff like this." I mean, I was out here saying that man shouldn't go close to that child because he always on live stream and he's going to be doing a lot of things and people is gonna come up here doing like memes of the child. Like literally most memes you see of that child is off of his live stream, but it looks like people are dragging him because he went on live with the child.
Nice. All parents do the same shit. If you look at my mama Instagram, all her kids on there. Why y'all ain't cancel her? Cancel my mama. You look at my dad Instagram, all his kids. Why y'all don't do that? Why y'all don't cancel my parents? But when I do it, because I'm one of the most famous, most lit, most richest black creators in the entire world, it's a problem when I do it though, right? But if I was
Okay, and that was what DDG had to say because he was getting dragged by the general public. But I mean, why is y'all dragging him now? Why is y'all dragging him that he's going live with a child when you all was the same people that was out here dragging Halle saying, "Oh, she don't want a black man to go close to his child, blah, blah, blah." Y'all bitches is fake, okay? Y'all bitches is fake. Y'all should stop dragging him now because you all was the one that was coming out to say, "Oh, well, he needs to be with his child. He needs to be with his child." Now he's with his child and you want to drag him? But anyway, child, I don't fuck with DDG. I know damn well he a cloud chaser and delusional. On top of that, why is you coming out to say you are rich? You are one of the richest black streamer. Boy, you delusional as fuck. Okay, you just hit 40k Twitch followers doesn't mean you're richer than plenty black streamers. You're just delusional. Anyways, I been knew he was a cloud chaser, and I told y'all he only wants to be with that child because he knows people's gonna be talking about it, and now y'all talking about it. Y'all want to drag him, but you always the same people that was coming and say, "Oh, Halle needs to give the baby daddy a chance to be with his child, and now he's with the child." Y'all want to drag him. Social media people, y'all fake. Halle, save your child from that man. Okay, he is certified cloud chaser. Do your live stream without including the child. That's just what I'm going to say. But let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. Moving over from there, ever since Billboard ranked Nicki Minaj as #1 of all time female rapper, everybody been out here gagging. Everybody been out here hating. Everybody been out here with their opinion. But I mean, can y'all just let it can y'all let it go? Can y'all let it go? Everybody want to put out their opinion about that. I want to talk about it, but y'all mad. Okay, I understand. Most of y'all mad, but y'all can't just stand the fact that Nicki Minaj is #1, and I get it. But anyway, shout. Some people shouldn't be speaking about rap. Okay, I understand everybody want to have an opinion, but some people shouldn't be speaking about rap because at the end of the day, most of y'all don't even listen to female rap like that. Y'all just want to have an opinion because of your likes and your dislikes. I just feel like that's what most of y'all is doing. But anyway, shout. Gilbert Arenas names top 10 female rapper of all time, with his top 5 belonging to Missy Elliott, Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, Eve, and Lauryn Hill. And he went on to say Cardi B was on the top 10, blah, blah, blah. Can we just like let it go? Okay, can we let it go? I understand y'all want to say something. You must not say something if you don't listen to female rap, and that's fine. But like, this list he just put out is his likes and his dislikes. I don't think he just want to rank these people because he listens to them or he respect their art. I just feel like it's his dislike and his likes. Anyway, shot, I don't fuck with his list. I think his list is whack. I mean, putting Missy Elliott over Nicki Minaj is crazy. Missy, she did her thing, but she's still in the game. No, is she still popping ish? No, she a huge flop. Okay, so no shade. I don't respect that. I just feel like he wants to say something so bad. But I mean, don't come up here acting delusional to talk about some Missy Elliott over Nicki Minaj. That's corny as fuck. But let's just quickly get into what he had to, and I'll get y'all the end.
Missy first. Nicki Minaj. Little Kim. I mean, Lauryn Hill would be really high, but she didn't rap a lot for me. But I mean, she's gonna be in my top 10 just because of that one album was it. But I'm gonna go Eve. When I was in college, Eve and the Rough Riders was the shit for me. I'm gonna go Lauryn Hill right there. I'm gonna just put her at 5, just cause. Mm, I mean, you and 19Y. I like Foxy Brown, Trina. I like Cardi B. Mm, I'm probably go Cardi, the Brat. Now I'm just guessing the Brat. MC Light. She ain't cuss much. I do Foxy Brown and Queen Latifah. Yeah, I heard Melly rap. I got her on my little playlist. Like I mean, like like Mia X and Remy Ma. They just didn't make enough music for me to put him. That's all. Mary J. Blige not a rapper. Brick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, guys, that was what he had to say. Let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. He's just delusional. Moving over from that, Ming Lee, come to the front of the congregation. This delusional whore, stay pissing me the fuck off. And nobody should come up here and drag me saying, oh, I'm dragging Ming. Because this hoe is so delusional and she's thirsty for clout. Oh my God, what was you doing online crying? It's something to cry and keep the camera and come up here and talk about some, oh, it's good to have family. God is with you, girl. This is our cloud chasing move. Okay, and I watched this live stream firsthand. I watched this firsthand. This girl is a cloud chaser. Okay, and I've been telling y'all for a long time. She wants to be attached to Nicki. Oh my God. Okay, I'm calm down. Ming, why was you on live crying? This is crazy. Let's just quickly get into what she had to say and I'll get y'all at the end.
Like, bro, I just got my new crib, bro, and I'm already going through a mental breakdown. Like, nobody got time for that, bro. I'm so grateful to have this crib, bro. I worked hard for this. Damn, bro. I gotta understand. I do this by myself half of the time, or with people that I love so dearly. And when they walk out my life, I'm only by myself. At the end of the day, when I'm by myself, I have nothing else for me, bro. For me. I don't have nothing to be happy about when the people in my life that I care about is away. You know, like, you can't have a nice crib, bro, and don't know, and can't have anyone to be around with it, bro. Like, it's, I don't want to give y'all niggas advice, because honestly, when there's a will, there's a way. God has a way, bro. I feel it. And I pray for everyone that's been going through their own. Praying for everyone that's been having their own fucking problems, bro. Like, it's okay to feel like you're alone. I promise you. I feel that way almost half of the time. But you gotta realize that God got you. He do. You just have to have faith in it, bro. I'm tipsy. Like, it's gonna be okay. It's just gonna be okay, I promise you. But I just wanna come on live and just say, like, bro, be blessed. I promise you, be blessed. When you fuck the fucking filter piss me off. When you blessed, when you praise God, that's the only fucking thing, bro. That's the only thing that's gonna make your life change. That's gonna make your life happen. That's gonna make your life that's gonna make you feel alive, bro. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Okay, so let me know how you feel about our live stream down below in the comment. First things first, ain't she like 20 talking about family? Girl, go get yourself a cat or a dog. I don't know why you coming out here crying about, oh, I just got a house and I need a family. Oh, it's something to get. Girl, you are 20-year-old. Okay, go get yourself a dog. Don't come up here crying, and the general public is making it seem like, oh, Nicki don't fuck with her sister. Nicki have beef with her sister. Girl, this hoe, she stay pissing me the fuck off. Okay? And like I said, it's something to cry on your own space, and that's fine. It's something to be mad at somebody not being there for you. It's something to be all emotional and stuff like that, but like keeping the camera going on IG live, that's corny as fuck. Okay, it's giving desperate, it's giving thirsty for clout, it's giving you want to be talked about so bad, it's giving you want to be in the blog so bad. That's all it's giving. Okay, that's all it's giving. Ming is out here doing the absolute most. And some people in the comment section, some dumb people in the comment section come talk about, oh, well, Nicki don't care about her sister. Nicki don't care about her sister. Like, boy, what the fuck is you talking about? Okay? What the fuck is you talking about? The girl Ming loves being in the spotlight. She's going to do anything for clout. Cardi B and Offset said it. Ain't they been doing anything for clout ever since then? And now Ming is trying to hop on that bandwagon. Okay, she's trying to hop on the bandwagon. I don't give a fuck about her crying on live. I feel like it's corny. I don't feel no sympathy for her. Okay, I don't feel no sympathy for her. Then, after she got dragged, okay, she got dragged by some people that had sins. Then, I think Yahoo News put out an article saying Nicki Minaj's little sister Ming Mirage makes history as youngest Zeus Network star ever. Okay, which she actually made history, and she said it's Ming Lee. Okay, so let me know how you feel about it down below in the comment. And I might agree with her on this. Why must y'all attach Nicki Minaj to like Ming? This is this girl doing her thing. Let's stop attaching her to Nicki Minaj. Okay, and this is probably the last time I'm going to say, oh, Nicki Minaj's sister, because I'm definitely using that caption. But this is the last time I'm going to say that. Okay, she is her own person. She's not a child. I don't want nobody come and say, oh, Nicki don't care about her sister. Oh, Nicki don't give a fuck about Ming. Girl, Ming is 20. She should go get a dog or a cat. Okay, you got a house, that's fine. Throw parties. That's what your age may be doing. Throw parties, have friends around. Girl, that's a family. Okay, maybe 10 years from now, you should be talking about a family. But now, girl, you're 20. Okay, even I'm not increasing the age, you're 19. I don't know why she's out here doing the absolute most, going on live crying. That shit is corny, okay? I drag literally anybody that goes online to cry, because same thing with Selena Gomez when she went online to cry about her people losing the election and stuff like that, whatever she did that time. I dragged her, okay? Because that's you cloud chasing. It's something to make a post saying, oh, I feel bad for this and that makes sense. But going on live to cry or keeping the camera recording yourself crying, that's corny as fuck. Okay, I don't respect that. That's giving clout chasing. It's giving thirsty for the spotlight, and that's something Ming is thirsty for. Anyway, she a pretty girl. Okay, she looks good. She looks like her sister, and she looks good. But at the end of the day, you don't have to chase clout. Okay, you don't have to chase clout. I don't care if you're Nicki Minaj's sister. I don't care if you're Cardi B's sister. I don't give a fuck about Cardi B's sister. But I don't care if you know no like any celebrity sister or stuff like that. Don't go on live and cry about something that ain't relating to the celebrity or stuff like that, just don't go online and cry. That's corny, okay? But let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. Now, lastly, let's talk about how Ebro and Eddie was actually responding to the criticism faced from Doja Cat fans after the comments they made on their video. They talked about Doja Cat past strange hobby. They talked about everything Doja Cat has done being in the racist chat room, okay? And Doja Cat did put out a tweet responding to that. And she said she was, I think she said she was, what did she say? I think she said she was, I don't know what she said, but anyway, shout, they gonna read in the video. But she said she didn't feel like what he said made sense, and she's not gonna come up here and talk about how they or what they said is not gonna change nothing. But she just wanna pay them the absolute dustbin. I heard she deleted a tweet and stuff like that. Doja Cat, okay, from what I've been trying to say, she wasn't feeling what he said. So she put out a tweet in which she deleted, and now Ebro and Eddie said they are not backtracking on what they said. They said they're not backtracking from what they said about Doja Cat in their previous video, and I guess y'all seen the video already. But anyway, y'all, I'm just going to insert the response to the Doja Cat tweets, and them coming online to say they wasn't backtracking, but they don't hate Doja Cat. Okay, they say they love Doja Cat. So let's just quickly get into what they had to say. And I mean, I wouldn't put out a comment today, but let's just get into it. You guys should put your thoughts and your opinion on what they had to say down below in the comments. And that's all I have for you now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you be notified. If you made it yet, link in description. Subscribe to our second channel. I'll get you at the end. Not the end. The next video. Thanks for watching.
Probing why
Yes.
it became evident that it wasn't the music that had you
And I repeated several times, she makes good music, she makes great music. And I said that, and I've said a million, and I'm not backtracking what I said. Let's be clear, because people do this thing where they see us start talking and try to clarify what we're saying, and they go, oh, you're backpedaling. I am not backpedaling. I stand on what I said, but pay attention to what I said.
Wait, what exactly did you say? Because I don't even know if you actually said anything.
I didn't really.
So why don't we just, hold on, I'm going to read you Doja Cat's response to it, and then you can clarify.
Just quick though,
Okay.
before the clarification.
Okay.
It's important, I'm staying on this, whether these are truths or lies, this narrative about Doja Cat, the comedian on the shirt, the chat rooms when she was fucking 15 years old or however old she was, which was like 15 years ago, that people bring up these chat rooms and showing feet and all this stuff, whether they were truth or lies. Whether they're truth or lies, the fact is they have shaped a narrative about an artist that I think if we went around the room, we all find extremely talented and a great contributor to what we love, which is both R&B, hip hop, and pop.
A fact.
Right? We all agree with that. But the reason I was probing the question to Eddie was because it has shaped the way people view her. That's a fact, even when they like the music. So when you say, yo, Doja's dropping a new album, V, and I'm me personally excited based on the fact that I was excited about the last album. The last album had dope shit on it and specifically hip hop shit. Why wouldn't we all, and the album before that had dope pop, mainstream R&B shit on it. Why wouldn't we also be excited about this? Your lack of excitement, Eddie, is about the narrative. That's, I just wanted to be clear about that.
Yeah.
This wasn't about her talent. This wasn't about any of that. This was specifically about when you say her name, it is associated with some controversy that is almost, and to her fans' point, unfair. Right? Because people are either holding on to narratives that were created that she never addressed, or like specifically the comedian who's a Nazi, she came and we sat down and she was like, yo, I didn't know, my bad, I ain't on that type of time. But that shit doesn't go as far as the jokes, because people want to make jokes about chat rooms and feet because of Nori's tweet from a long time ago. But all of that shit said, yo, that was like, how long she been around? 2017, 2018? Right? The girl's just now in her late 20s. I don't know how old she is, but these narratives continue to shape. But now over to what Doja said.
Okay. Well, she did say she was angry and incredibly disappointed. Just to lead with that. But I mean, so the fans did say that you guys are spreading misinformation. They would love for us to clear it up. But as Ebro just clarified, you were stating facts about things that actually happened, but she said that. He says, I don't want to stand up for myself in regards to all of these lies being told, because to be honest, I don't think it'll make a difference. I've just learned to let ignorance be and let people learn and use their own discernment. She said, if you watch the news, she put us in quotes for that one, and believe it all, what kind of person does that make you? I will say, I
I
always
appreciate
wonder.
you calling us news. I
In
just want
quotes,
to say that
in
if that was
quotes.
intended for us.
No, yeah, that was definitely a shot at us.
Hey,
It
the
was in
fact that we
quotes.
was even in proximity to news, that's an accomplishment.
That said fake
I
news
feel
to
good.
me.
I feel good.
But I don't know if she saw the whole segment where we
Right.
started by talking that we did appreciate her artistry, or she just saw a social clip and then took just the negative part of it, unfortunately.
that's
Which is
fine.
usually how
And
it
maybe
works.
she ended up seeing the whole clip, which is why she deleted.
Perhaps.
I doubt it. But you know what? That's her right. She can be mad. She can be offended. She can feel however she feels. Her fans can be defensive, and that's okay. The reality of it is I don't get on this platform to do a hot take to be controversial. Honestly, I'm just trying to get on here and have fun, to be perfectly clear with you. But I also want to tell my truth and how I feel about stuff. And you're never gonna point to me and be like, hey, how do you feel about somebody? Especially when it's, heavier topics, and I'm gonna be dismissive of the fact of how I truly feel about stuff. So if people are mad, they've never heard me say a million positive things about her. And from this point on, whenever we bring up Doja Cat, I know what the comments are going to say, like, Eddie this, Eddie that. But if you watch the clip, I was trying not to I was alluding to it. I was trying not to really say it. But with that narrative out there, when she comes up, it's always like this weird, like, huh? And she's not the only one. There's a million artists, male, female, everything in between, that when you bring them up, there's this weird, like, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, and that's why I probed on it, because I know a lot of the question marks around Doja are tied to things we've heard, right? And because honestly, if we're being real, she trolls on the internet a little bit. She makes jokes,
A little bit,
or a lot,
Yeah, she be going at her own fans.
Yeah, there you go. So I think some of that also shapes the narrative, because people don't know, and I think that's where the discussion ended last week. We was like, we don't know where she's at with certain shit.
To be honest with you, I was surprised to hear that she was that upset or disappointed by the comments. Because she's always given me, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, she doesn't really care about what people say about her. So I was surprised this really struck a chord. Maybe things are changing.
But yeah, we'll see where this shakes out. But I am excited about the album. I also think that, and these are my own personal feelings, just being a mixed kid. When you're, and I said this last week, when you're a mixed kid and you're operating in society in general, right? You don't often, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, in whatever shape or form, but this is specifically about mixed kids. You often don't get as much grace when you're talking about certain topics or how you handle certain shit. And it's a very unique space to be in. And Doja, being a Southern California Tarzana mixed girl, I think grew up and when you read and understand where she's coming from, she grew up in a very unique atmosphere. Growing up in Hinduism, in an ashram, surfing, she's like a whole world that I don't think even most people would quite understand unless you grew up in that environment and had a South African father and a Jewish mother and, was raised around all these different, this whole different world where it probably wasn't so much about Black culture or even race for that matter in general until she stepped out in the world and people was probably calling her all type of N-words and all type of shit. Because when you're a mixed kid, you ain't never Black enough. You definitely ain't white. They hurling the N-word at you and all that. So she's dealing with a lot of complications I don't think a lot of people can relate to in that regard. So that might be a part of the disappointment as well.
Yeah.
But none.